Day 493. Day ratings is 6. That's 7. 7, maybe 8. And did not go how we had planned. It was supposed to be the last day for jury duty. It was not. It was disappointing. Definitely left feeling upset, and I think they could tell I felt upset because one of the guys like, it's all right, just one more day. I'm like, yeah, it's one more day, but it's my time from work that I'm missing, and I have to use like the sick time, and yeah, I'm just not excited about that. I'm just wanting to get back in my schedule the rest of the week, and this was not helping. That's the pup chewing on her bone. Yeah, it was tough to leave there, knowing you got to come back tomorrow. But on the way back, I got a text from a friend. She said, "Hey, how are you? I'm feeling depressed. I don't know though. I've never felt like this before." I was like, "Okay, well, how are you feeling? Is it about life? Is it about work? About your health? What's going on?" And yeah, we just kind of talked it out, and he said, "Thank you so much. It was a lot of weight off my shoulders now. I feel 10 pounds lighter." I'm like, "That's great. That's awesome. I'm glad we talked it out, and I'm glad that you kind of open up about it, because that's kind of the first thing. Go back to the whole David Goggins thing, right? So when you look in the mirror, you got to be honest with what you see and how you're feeling, and I think that definitely helped my friend today. And then, I guess kind of on the fact of friends, I have another friend that call or text. We text a couple times, and we hadn't texted, I don't know, almost a year. And she's like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Hey, good, how are you?" And they said, "Can you talk?" And I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" I thought something bad had happened, because even when I answered the phone, they're just like, "Hey, how's it going?" Almost pausing. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I know the person well enough to know when they're excited, when they're feeling bad. I could definitely tell it was more leaning on the side of having a bad or difficult time. I just try to politely ask, "Hey, what's going on? Everything okay? You just sound a little down. You want to talk about it at all, or do you want to talk about something else? Like, let me know." And they finally kind of opened up and like, "Sorry, I'm just getting emotional." I'm like, no, it's fine. I totally understand." They were just having a hard time, I think, working from home and not getting out and socializing enough. And so they felt like they needed to talk to someone. Like, they said, "I just don't have friends." And it's like, "Oh, you have friends, you have me, and you have more friends. You're just sorry if it feels like for whatever reason they're not there right now, but you're okay. We're here." And they kind of went down, and they said, "Thank you so much for, like, I never told you this, but thank you so much. I used to hang out with like the kind of the wrong crowd and be around bad guys that were, how'd you put it? The bad guys that were the bad boys." It's like, "Oh, well, that makes sense why you were attracted to me, right? Or why you had a connection with me." And just kind of laughed. So I was like, all right, we're making progress. She's laughing. Got a sense of humor going. And I said, "No, it just felt weird a long time ago, and it was nice to have you in my life and not be such like a bad person." And that was kind of when I feel like my life changed around. I was like, "Holy cow, thank you for expressing that to me. It means a lot, and I'm glad I could kind of be there for you and help you with that." And he said, "Thank you so much, and that's why you've been such a dear friend for so long." And that was a lot to take in. I was not expecting that, especially after a weekend where I felt, kind of the same, where I felt alone and questioning what I was doing with running and the fitness, and friends and maybe my health a little bit on some small level. And so it was almost validating to hear that from a friend, just to say thank you. Just know that you're appreciated and you're valued. I was like, holy cow. I wish I was there to give him a hug. It was a lot to hear and then take in at the same time too, but it was nice that they felt comfortable enough to open up and tell me that. And so we just said, yeah, we need to hang out. Let's go hiking sometime soon. I was like, great, that's always down for a hike. And they were kind of joking, said, just a heads up though, I might cry and start swearing at you the first couple times because I don't want to be there. So we had a good laugh, and I just went along with it and said, you know, sometimes it just takes a while to get used to it, and I think after you show up and just start enjoying the hike, you're not going to be that upset. You're going to appreciate why you're there and what you're doing. Maybe it's just to get away, or maybe it's to socialize, or maybe it's for fitness. Maybe it's all three. Who knows? But yeah, it was definitely something that made an impact on me today. It just felt like a regular day, and especially after jury duty where it felt bad. Not bad, but I was upset about having to come back tomorrow, and I think just down and out from the weekend where I didn't do a lot. I wasn't socially around anyone. It was just very much more just me and the pup. And I just questioned, like, why am I spending the weekend alone, kind of thing? Like, why am I not seeing a movie with a friend, or why am I not at the park? Why am I not going out of town? Just really weird. And it's not like I have to go out of town every weekend or anything, but it definitely was this, I don't want to say like a 180, but different, the other side of the spectrum, right, where you felt a bit alone, and again questioning what you're doing the right thing. Did you say something to upset someone because no one's calling you or texting you, or because people that made plans bailed out? You know, just a lot of things going through your head, and those little things that come back around, I guess. And it's like karma, right? I feel like I put something good out there, and something good came back, and that was worth it and made the day. That's why I started 6, 7, 8. The first thing you think of was the negative, right? So we got to take time to just think, was that the only part of the day? Was it just the negative? No, there was so many positives. And that was one of the positives, 2 of the positives today, that I was able to talk with 2 friends about it and see that I'm not the only one struggling, and see that they were able to open up to me and felt comfortable enough to talk and listen and give feedback, and then hopefully go on and do better. So I feel like that was the huge takeaway for today. Put good out there, and good will come back. It might not be immediate, it might not be when you want it to, when you think it's going to happen. Like today, I did not think I would have heard any of those things from those 2 friends, but it did. It came back around, and it made the day. So I'm going to call it a night there, get some rest. It's 10:54, so trying to get to bed a little earlier. I started falling asleep on the couch, so I decided, wake up, don't sit down yet. I was going to fall asleep. Come in, do the video, and then get going and go to bed. Finish the video, go to bed. That's what I'm doing. I did get in the 30 push-ups, and I'll do one more set of pull-ups real quick, and then call it a night. And go from there. So run your life. with health and happiness, and have a good night.